All right, so today's topic is going to be when should I have protein, as that's probably one of the most common questions that I seem to be getting. So a lot of people are asking, should they have their protein before training? Should they have their protein after training? The answer is you should have it both. Like, as a supplement, it's only there if you're not getting the right amount of protein from food. So that's why people tend to have it straight after training, because a lot of people don't like to eat straight after training because they're pretty fatigued, and it's just not something that you look forward to straight after training. So you should definitely have protein as a supplement if you're not reaching your goals. But if you can reach your goals through just eating food, then that's going to be a way better way to do it, because obviously food has a lot more nutrients, vitamins, minerals, all that kind of thing compared to a supplement protein powder. Now, in saying that, the most important thing is that you just make sure you get the right amount of protein throughout the whole day. Don't try and prioritize it too much at specific times. Just make sure that you're getting, so if you're, say, 170 pounds, you want to try and get about 170 grams of protein in, assuming that's 170 pounds of lean mass. And you can do that however you like. You could have 30 grams in the morning, you could have 100 grams at lunch, and then you could have 40 grams at night. You could have 30 grams for the first 3 meals, and then you could have 40 grams for the last 2 meals. There's plenty of ways to do it, but you just need to make sure by the end of that day that you've got the right amount of protein for your specific goals and your body type. In saying that, the most beneficial way for you to do it would be to break it up into 4 to 6 separate meals with moderately the same amount of protein in each meal, because what the protein does is you have what's called a muscle protein synthesis result, which means that your body is building lean muscle. So the more frequently you can do this, the better results in muscle building you're going to get. So to break it down, just try and make sure that your main goal is to hit the amount of protein that you should be eating. So the way that I like to work it out is 1 gram per pound of lean body mass. So if you're at 200 pounds and you're 10% fat, then you would say your lean body mass is 190 pounds, which means you would be trying to consume 190 grams of protein per 24 hours. So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2, try and spread it out over 4 to 6 meals, as that's going to give you optimal results on muscle growth. Rule number 3 would be, just don't get caught up in, if you miss a meal, it's the end of the world. If you just, like I said, rule number 1, if you just try and make sure that you get all that protein in throughout the whole 24 hours, it could be divided really unevenly, it could be divided really evenly, but it's not going to make much of a difference as long as you're getting all that protein in over that 24 hours.